Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fan Dummies. I'm Greg.
And I'm Erin.
We are going to talk more in depth about the season finale of Star Trek Discovery Season 3. It was a two-parter, dos parts. We will go through the highlights, not in any order. We'll just talk about the stuff we like. And then we'll comment along the way. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's fly.
Let's fly.
Should we start with the lamest engage that exists?
I like it, Greg.
Discovery rescues Hugh, Saru, Adira, and Su'Kal from the radioactive planet. Saru leaves to go back home with Su'Kal and is like a big brother now to him, which is nice.
Yeah. It's sweet.
But that means he can't be captain of Disco, captain of Discovery.
Nope. It's okay, though, because Saru's coming back for season 4.
He is?
Yeah. But he's not going to be captain. I don't know what he's going to be.
Maybe he's going to be some sort of admiral. That would be fun. He could be ambassador to his people. That would be super cool.
Yeah, it almost seems like something like that would fit him perfectly.
Yeah, he'd be really great at that.
Mm-hmm.
I really never thought Saru was a good captain. There were a number of times when Saru was going to make the wrong decision, but the admiral had to step in and say, no, we will go save those people. We will go do this thing. When on the dilithium planet, Su'Kal's holodeck made Gray real. So Gray is one of the past hosts of the Trill that's in Adira. When they finally disable the holodeck, Gray disappears, and it's pretty emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Will we see more of Gray?
I hope so. I hope that they use the computers on Discovery to make Gray appear again, or even make some of the other Trill hosts appear as well. I think that'd be pretty cool. One thing I like about the Trill is that you get to see multiple lifetimes of them. It's not just the one lifetime that's being lived right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think that makes them really neat.
Imagine if the technology gets created to where all of the past Trill hosts can live in holographic form, like the Doctor on Voyager.
Yeah.
That they're all just like hosted in the current host.
And if they want to come out, they can.
Yeah.
If they want to sleep in that day, they can.
Yeah.
Or if they never want to come out, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like it. So hopefully we'll see some of those Trill projections in season 4.
Well, Tilly became a captain and then stepped down from acting captain. What do you think that means for her now? Like, did you like her being captain?
Yeah, I thought she did a good job as captain. I know she's been working probably since season 1 to be a captain. For as long as I can remember, she's always wanted to be a captain. Her character, she's not the exact captain quality or the type of person I think that might go for the captain position, which I think it makes it a little bit more fun.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of captains in Starfleet, and I don't think they're all like Captain Kirk,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or Picard or Pike or even Michael Burnham. Janeway or Giorgio.
Cisco.
They're not like, or Cisco. Yeah, they're not per A type personalities.
Yeah.
Where they're all in your face and kind of aggressive. Somebody has to command all of the different types of starships. And I think Tilly, I just don't ever see her as a front line, like warship captain.
Yeah.
But I think commanding a science vessel or something might be totally up her alley. I don't know. I mean, maybe she will grow and maybe be more aggressive, but it's hard to say. I mean, she's still really young, and this was her first experience in the command chair.
Yeah.
And she got her ship taken away. So I'm sure she's going to learn some things from that.
Well, she was just acting captain. And I mean, really,
Still.
Michael Burnham, I guess her and the crew on the ship helped save the day, but it was a lot of Michael Burnham that saved the day.
Yeah.
So I think that Michael Burnham deserves the captain's chair right now, but that doesn't mean that Tilly won't get her own ship or take over in the future. You never know.
The one thing they didn't show that I think they should have shown is a ship like Discovery will have more crew than who we see.
Oh, yeah.
Like it seemed like there was like 15 people on the crew.
Uh-huh.
And there should be hundreds of people. Like the bridge has 3 shifts. Like there is 3 people. There's only one captain, but typically there will be somebody who is the captain when the captain is off work, right? And there's 3 shifts.
Yeah.
So there always has to be a bridge crew. And that's where the junior officers get their experience of commanding the ship and all that stuff.
Yeah, they don't have like any extras on the ship. I
No.
guess you do see some people walking around the halls that you don't know.
Yeah, they're just filler people.
But it's not like in every episode, or like who could have saved them in the last couple episodes. There should have been more people on the ship.
I mean, we can talk about like this stuff all day long, but for me, I think there should have been way more people on Discovery. And Tilly should have gotten, like, she should have been like the 3rd shift leader.
Yeah.
So she had command experience, and she had a crew, and she had a bridge crew, and she knew all the people. But I just think that they rushed it. That's all. And I think it was a disservice to her because, she paid a price for that.
Yeah. But she also got to be captain, which is cool.
Yeah.
She got to try it out.
Yeah. Michael Burnham and Osira have a big fight as the kind of the end scene, and Burnham eventually kills her, which is really great.
Oh yeah. Finally the end to the green lady, Osira. Ugh.
Yep.
I hate her.
Yeah.
She's a good villain because I have the bad thoughts about her.
Exactly.
Like I don't like her.
She was a good actress too.
Mhm.
Like,
yeah.
You just we're in that zone where you're like, is she telling the truth? Is she not? Such a great villain.
And they also killed off that long-haired guy too.
Her like enforcer
Oh my
guy.
gosh.
Yeah, I forget his name, but he was the absolute worst actor in the whole show.
Ugh.
Like,
I don't know how they hired him or why they even needed him. He didn't really do much, but just like be creepy to like
Mhm.
these women. And the fact that they let him live after that second episode, Philippa should have just killed him then.
yeah.
And then when he reappeared, I was just like, ugh.
I think it would have been super cool if Philippa would have like went Rambo style. Like you just pushed her to the edge and she like found a butter knife in the mess hall and like snuck out
Killed
and
him.
just killed everybody and then open the mess hall doors and like, you got your shit back.
Well, she wasn't around to save him.
I know.
Otherwise,
like,
she probably would have.
I know.
Let's
be
be
like,
real.
This butter knife? Yeah, this'll do it. This'll do it. Yep. I'll be right back. One major revelation that is going to be a big, big deal is that Book is able to drive the spore drive.
Yeah, like who knew? I don't know why I didn't realize this from the first time we saw him use his like telekinetic abilities or his connection to nature.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I didn't even think of it at all.
Me neither. I'm usually so good at like knowing the plot instantly.
Yeah.
But I didn't think of this.
Yeah, when we saw him like communicating with plants and animals, I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Like, I don't like this is like one of the coolest species in Star Trek that we've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
And I was all excited for him and everything. And I just cannot think back to like when we first saw him that he's going to be driving Discovery someday.
I want him. I want Book to stay on. Can't think of the actor's name, but I'd like him to stay on. But you know who this actor could like kill it in? The next Doctor Who. He could be the next Doctor Who.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Because he is British.
He's British and he's an amazing actor and he's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But he's also a little nerdy.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah, we saw him on the Ready Room.
Right.
He has one of those episodes.
Yeah, he's a little nerd, kind of nerdy. And he like loves on that cat. Like it's totally a Doctor Who vibe.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that would be so good. So good. You can bring some cool back to Doctor Who. Don't lose all the nerd. But, let's lose a little bit of nerd.
Yeah. Put some suspenders on him or something and he'll be nerdy again.
Yeah. If Book can take over the spore driving, is that a thing? Driving? Then it'll improve Discovery significantly because it's something he can do instead of just like hanging around on the ship. And I want Stamets out. It's time for Stamets to go. Like, I'm so tired of his drama. He's like the biggest crybaby on the show. Like, it drives me crazy. Dude holds a grudge. Like, he gives everyone the stink eye. Like, I'm just over him. I'm over it. I don't want Hugh to leave, but Stamets, it's time for him to go. Now, remember that this is a 2-part season finale. So at the end of part 1, Tilly and the crew are fighting their way up. Burnham's fighting. Everybody's fighting. Everybody's doing their thing. And it's not going well. But then the little robots that repair the ship show up. And the sphere data has taken them over and plans to fight on their behalf, which I think is pretty cool. And they end up being pretty cute.
Don't move over yet, Grogu. Star Trek tries to make something cute on their show, but they come up just a little short.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cute, but it's not as cute as Grogu.
No.
And also, Book has his cat, Grudge.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cute, too.
Yeah, Grudge is cuter than the robots. The problem with the robots is they didn't do anything. The one contribution they made was dragging security officer person from blowing up the nacelle.
Uh-huh.
The robot drags her out of the warp core room. But, other than that, they were just getting shot left and right. They offered nothing, which I think they should have offered more. They should have been able to do something decent. After the action was all said and done and Michael Burnham was a hero, she goes to sickbay and sees Stamets with Hugh and Adira. And of course, Stamets breaks out the mega stink eye.
Stamets.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's still mad at Michael. I mean, he needs to realize that Osira would have taken the ship and jumped it somewhere with him being the jump man and never being able to rescue Hugh ever again.
Yep.
Like, that totally would have happened.
Yeah.
So he should thank Michael for putting him in that little tube and popping him out into space.
This is just another instance of the bad decision making in this Discovery series. I mean, if this would be the next generation, they would be sad and mad, but they would do their jobs.
Uh-huh.
They would get to work. But not Stamets, the crybaby. He barged up on the Admiral, like with his hands flinging, like, and the Admiral had to say, "Get him out of here."
Yeah, he's very emotional.
Like, come on, really? It's just, I get it. That's how people react, but that's not how officers in Starfleet react.
Yeah.
Like, that's how a normal citizen would react, but not an officer.
Yeah.
I think the largest revelation is that Michael Burnham is giving command of Discovery, which we talked about earlier.
Yeah, Captain Michael Burnham.
I'm hoping this is it, Erin. I'm hoping.
That's good.
I can't go through another captain.
Oh.
Honestly, if they don't form a cohesive unit and go out in the galaxy and start solving problems as a team, I'm not going to be able to watch this show anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
So did you notice the new uniforms at the end when kind of Michael Burnham was taking her chair?
Yeah, they are different. The uniforms really remind me of TNG era, but instead of like the color being horizontal and up, it's like one little strip going down their side.
Yeah. I think that's the uniform of everybody in the future, isn't it? Like,
yeah, I
didn't
think
we
so.
see that?
Yeah.
Like everybody?
Yeah, they all had it on. So it wasn't like new to us. It's just Discovery got to wear it.
Kept wearing their old uniforms.
Yeah. I like Discovery's uniforms though because they're like the navy blue and gold.
Yeah.
Their uniforms look really good when they're on Discovery. Like it matches the whole like Discovery vibe and aesthetic and everything like that, the design of it.
Yep.
So I don't know how these new ones are going to look as good, but we'll see. They're cool.
At the very end of the episode, we get some idea of what season 4 is going to be about.
Yeah, season 4 is going to be Discovery being tasked to deliver dilithium to other planets in the Federation. And because they're getting dilithium, they're going to be able to, rejoin the Federation as well. So it's pretty cool. This is where I wish that season 3 started.
Yes, exactly.
Well, at the end, when you hear Michael Burnham talking about, what's going to be happening and how they're going to, fix the whole dilithium issue and everything, I was like, oh man, this should be where they started season 3.
I agree completely. They're still going to have to find a solution for dilithium because they'll eventually mine this entire planet.
Yeah.
And run out again.
Well, like you said, the Navarre are working on a alternative fuel source. They have to be bringing that. That's got to be like a hint of what we're going to see in season 4.
It has to be.
Either that or they're going to get more of Book's species and, make more spore drives.
Agree. Yeah.
Which would be really cool too. And she also talks about Trill rejoining the Federation, which we're going to see, which is cool. And Navarre, they're also in talks to rejoin the Federation, which I think will be really great as well.
Well, they discovered Earth. They were the first contact species of Earth. They essentially were a founder of the Federation. It's funny to me that I guess Earth did leave the Federation, but I would have thought the Vulcans would have kept the Federation. Like Earth would have left, but the Vulcans would have stayed. Because I think they were really, a founding member, but so were the Andorians and a bunch of other people too.
Yeah.
So anything else you want to say about the last episode? It was one of the best.
Yeah, I think that the last episode was one of the better ones in this season. So.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to watch season 4. At least I'll give it a try.
Oh, yeah.
I have to tell you, though, I'm hesitant because I really thought they were going to do something great with this season 3.
Yeah.
And they just didn't.
But sounds like season 4 is going to be great.
I know. That's what we said, though, about season 3.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is the last hurrah for me.
Yeah. As long as they don't throw some giant curveball into it, I think we'll be fine. There's no burn that's going to happen again.
Yeah.
But you never know. You never know.
Well, that's going to do it for us today. Thank you for listening to this episode of Fandummies. Please subscribe, rate, and write us a review if you haven't already. As always, links to our Patreon, our Facebook group, all of the links that we talked about in today's show will all be in the show notes along with our merch. So if you want a Fandummies shirt.
Or a cool Fandummies mug.
Yeah.
It has Greg and I on it.
Yeah. Our little avatars.
Yeah. I'm the panda.
I'm the alien. If you'd like to reach out to us, we are at Fandummies on all social media.
We don't reply. Don't comment.
We don't.
Don't do it.
No. I mean, I just get them on my phone and just think, not replying to that. Some internet troll. We're just kidding. We would love to talk to you on our social media. All right. Anything else, Erin?
We'll have a list of homework in our description for the next few episodes, so maybe you can follow along with us.
And just keep an eye on our Instagram and Twitter because that's where we're going to announce kind of some stuff that's coming up.
Yeah. Start watching WandaVision this week.
Yeah, WandaVision. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.